Good evening and thanks for joining us on your Monday night. I'm Sophie Erber. The victim in a fatal Sunday morning shooting has been named tonight. The details from police now in our top story at 5. Authorities arrested 52-year-old Robert Buell of Sioux City. He's now charged with second-degree murder of 41-year-old Jason Lafferty, also of Sioux City. That shooting took place on the 200 block of 21st Street around 9:30 in the morning. Police say it happened after an argument and that Buell followed Lafferty into the garage, armed with a shotgun and a handgun. Police then say Buell pointed that shotgun at Lafferty, but put it down. He hit him with the shotgun. The authorities say that men were roommates at that residence. This is the 4th homicide in Sioux City this calendar year. The man convicted and sentenced for killing a teenager in January of 2020 is appealing his case. A jury found 18-year-old Jaylee Newbaum guilty of second-degree murder in a trial this May. That for the killing of 16-year-old Joseph Hopkins. He was sentenced to 50 years in prison last week. Newbaum filed a notice of appeal. Newbaum was a minor at the time of that shooting. And police tonight have arrested a man they say is connected to the Sunday morning arson of a Sioux City nightclub. 36-year-old Valen Jackson of Sioux City is charged with second-degree arson, first-degree criminal mischief, and third-degree burglary. This for allegedly setting a fire at the Esquire Club. It's out on West 7th Street. The fire was reported shortly after 8 in the morning. Damage is estimated to be at more than $20,000. Police say that Jackson, along with another man, forced a door open and set that fire. The motivation for the arson appears to be animosity towards the club. Video evidence obtained shows a white man with Jackson. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers. That number is on your screen, 258-8477 or TIPS. 2 teenagers and 1 minor have been arrested for stealing multiple firearms and breaking into Sioux City homes. 18-year-old Andrew Squibb is charged with second-degree theft. 18-year-old Sarah Jordan and a 17-year-old boy both face a slew of burglary and theft charges. According to court documents, security footage recorded the 3 breaking into a garage of a home on South Palmetto Street. That happened on August 15th. Where they stole a Ruger AR-15 rifle, a Springfield 9mm pistol, and other accessories. The teenagers confessed to that burglary and more. Their involvement in the other theft is now being investigated. We do have extensive details posted about this story on our website right now at the address on your screen, SiouxlandProud.com or the KCAU 9 mobile news app. In coronavirus news, the FDA approved the Pfizer vaccine earlier today. This now means the FDA considers the vaccine to be both effective and safe for everyone. Of course, that includes Siouxlanders, and this could open the door for more vaccine mandates now in schools and businesses. One thing the FDA approval does not impact is who can get the vaccine. Children under the age of 12 are still not eligible. Be sure to tune in here at 6 to hear from medical experts about what an FDA approval really means for this vaccine. Several U.S. senators are questioning the Food and Drug Administration's work with a consulting firm that helps businesses to sell prescription painkillers. That was during the nation's overdose crisis. Iowa Republican Chuck Grassley among those asking the FDA tonight about the potential conflict of interest from its work with McKinsey & Company. A letter from the senator notes that the FDA paid McKinsey more than $140 million after hiring it several times starting back in 2008. The consultant also worked with opioid painkiller makers like Purdue Pharma while serving the government. The House cuts its August recess short to kick off its own infrastructure debate today. While Republicans remain largely united in their opposition against it, Democrats are still working to build a consensus over the price tag and the timeline for votes on those measures. Our Washington correspondent Jesse Chenur has the latest.
We cannot afford to miss this opportunity.
The American people cannot afford this budget.
The partisan split continues over the $3.5 trillion framework for President Biden's human infrastructure plan.
That will lower costs for families, create good-paying jobs, and cut taxes for hardworking Americans.
House Democrats like Congressman Jim McGovern and John Yarmuth argue the country needs paid family and medical leave and to combat climate and housing issues.
All while making our country more competitive in the global marketplace for decades to come.
They want to pay for the plan by raising taxes on the wealthiest Americans. But House Republicans reject that proposal and its price tag.
We cannot inflate our way out of inflation. or power an economy on empty promises.
Congressman Jason Smith and Tom Cole also opposed Speaker Pelosi's plan to not vote on the $1 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill the Senate recently approved, without also advancing this human infrastructure legislation.
This type of hostage-taking makes a mockery of the whole legislative process.
Democrats plan to iron out the details by September 15th and can only afford to lose a handful of votes.
Speaker Pelosi has her work cut out for her.
And that's one area where Democrats agree.
We may or may not be able to pass it in the House.
In Washington, Jesse Tenor, KCAU 9 News.
Time now to turn our attention to the weather department, and we have meteorologist Victor Perez standing with us here. Victor, everyone keeps coming in from the outside today saying it's humid, it's hot.
We are seeing very humid weather, and that's due to the fact that we continue to see southern breezes over yesterday and today that did push temperatures up even higher from yesterday's 80s, now up into the 90s in some areas. We are also keeping an eye on the satellite radar because as we look at the looping radar, we can see that there are developing storms over to our southwest. So that'd be northeastern Nebraska seeing a little bit of storm coverage begin to initiate out there, and that also coincides with areas of marginal and potential slight severe thunderstorm chances that are in effect in much of the Siouxland area. No severe thunderstorm watches have been issued just yet, but we are keeping an eye on that because we're going to continue to see storms develop over the next hours and potentially give us some evening rain, which we did miss out on the rain yesterday, Sophie.
All right, we'll check back again, and thanks a lot, Victor. A couple in Wayne, Nebraska celebrated their 80th wedding anniversary today. Claire and Laura Stokes were married back on August 23rd of 1941. That was in Southern California. To celebrate their wedding anniversary today, they took a ride in a 1926 Ford Model T, a similar car to what Claire Stokes once owned. KCAU 9's Jason Toktagian sat down with that couple, and you'll hear from them. Plus, find out how the ride in that Model T was organized. All that coming up tonight at 10. It is the first day of school for the Sioux City Community School District, and Liberty Elementary School went out in fashion. They laid out a red carpet, complete with a balloon arch and music. We spoke to Superintendent Dr. Paul Gosman, and he says the district is watching their COVID-19 numbers closely. He also is eager to get the kids into classes for this new school year.
Liberty is one of our schools where we're literally welcoming kids who have come from all over the world, and we're so proud of them for all of their work to celebrate the first day and get ready for learning.
You can find the district's complete Return to Learn plan listed on our website at SiouxlandProud.com, and it's under the Featured Content tab. The Miracle Riders are once again on the road. The Siouxland Miracle Riders began their journey officially now, and it started off at Thompson Electric, complete with a small send-off ceremony and a prayer. They have a 12-day, 4,600-mile journey across our country, and it's all to raise money for our local NICUs.
Very emotional day for all the riders and their families, but when we get on those bikes and we head out, it's making a difference in the children's lives, providing these services for them. That's the excitement, that's the fire that burns that gets us down the road.
These riders say they hope to raise about $40,000 for NICView monitors. Do you have inflammatory bowel disease? A new study shows it is safe for you to get the COVID-19 vaccine now, while staying current still on your medication. ABC's Dan Lieberman explains why.
The CDC estimates that around 3 million American adults are living with inflammatory bowel disease, otherwise known as IBD. Adults with this condition often take strong medication that helps control their immune system. Some people with IBD are worried that getting the COVID-19 vaccine could interfere with their medication or disease. Yet a new study shows that the vaccine is safe for people with IBD. In fact, researchers at Cedars-Sinai Hospital found that people with IBD experienced fewer side effects than people without the disease. Specialists are not sure why side effects were milder, but say this is likely because the immune systems in people with IBD are controlled by medications. The vaccine did not appear to worsen bowel symptoms, and most side effects were mild and disappeared quickly. So if you or someone you know has IBD, don't let that be a reason not to get the vaccine. As we've seen over the past year, being vaccinated against COVID-19 is one of the best ways for all of us to stay healthy. With this Medical Minute, I'm Dan Lieberman, ABC News.
An emergency on the Ohio River. What kayakers can learn from this lucky rescue coming up in less than 10 minutes.
And I'll be letting you know about an even warmer Tuesday ahead of us as humid conditions still persist in the area with a few more rain chances coming up on the 9 on 9.
You're watching KCAU 9 News with Sophie Erber and Chief Meteorologist Scott Larson. This is KCAU 9 News at 5.
Late August, school has begun, but summer is lingering, at least today here in Siouxland. Victor.
We are still seeing very warm temperatures. We haven't cooled down just yet. We might see a bit of a cool down because as we look out in Wayne, Nebraska, you can see some showers are occurring over there just off the cameras as cloud coverage has begun to move into the area. You can see this view brought to you from the Wayne State College camp. You can see a little bit of denser clouds over there with a little bit of rain falling. You can see popping up here and right now on the camera. Temperatures here in Sioux City, though, still sitting warm. We're going to see at 90 degrees, 92 even. We were at 90 just a few minutes ago. East wind at 10 miles per hour, humidity at 41%, with a dew point at 65 degrees. As you look at temperatures across the Siouxland area, you're going to see that they are in the 90s and 80s. 78 in Wayne now, cooling down significantly. That's thanks to those showers that I was talking about. 77 in Norfolk, 82 in Yankton, 85. Finally begin to see a little bit more seasonal temperatures in the 80s, Sophie, because I don't know about you, but I'm tired of seeing these 90s.
Yeah, 90s maybe a little much, but I could keep summer forever. Thanks a lot, Victor. Well, does back to school have you worried about your child's whereabouts? A lot of parents have that concern. Technology, though, coming to the rescue. Stick around for some easy ways to track your kids on their walk to school and back, coming up in 7 minutes. But first, a kayaker left stranded after flipping over on a river. How that rescue serves as a reminder of good water safety basics. Coming up next. Well, News Nation Prime is the country's only live national newscast, of course, in prime time, and it comes your way every night at 7 on News Nation. At 6 is the Donlin Report. Here's a preview.
Tonight on the Donlin Report, a threat against Americans, the Taliban making new demands, who the U.S. is ordering now to help evacuate the thousands left in Afghanistan, and what it means for President Biden moving forward. Now here's Leland Vittert with a preview of On Balance.
Thanks, Joe. Threats from the Taliban and a deadline quickly approaching. What the terrorist group says will happen if the United States does not withdraw its troops in time. That's coming up on Balance tonight, followed by News Nation Prime.
You can tune in to News Nation Prime, of course, on any of the channels listed on your screen, or be sure to check your own local guide. Well, if you're looking to keep track of your kids as they walk to and from school, there are several digital solutions out there. We check out those devices and the prices coming up next. It's a question many parents are asking lately. How do I track my kids on their way to school? Rich Tamiro shows us just some of the devices that can do it.
Tech can help you keep tabs on where your kids are. Apple's $29 AirTag might be the first solution that comes to mind, but it's meant for things and not people. Of course, you can always clip one to a backpack, but since there's no internet built in, you're at the mercy of nearby iPhones to get location updates, which might not be in real time. T-Mobile's Sync Up Tracker is a bit better since it has a built-in cellular connection and GPS for near real-time tracking plus boundary alerts. The battery lasts an average of 3 to 4 days. The device is $60. Service starts at $5 a month. Similar is the GeoBit location monitor. It has built-in cellular, plus software optimized for tracking kids, including real-time GPS, location history, and alerts when they arrive or leave trusted places. It's $130 plus service starting at $9 a month. Gab Watch lets you keep track of your kids and call them too. You can allow calls and texts to just the contacts you choose. There's an emergency SOS feature, plus a fun digital pet they can play with. It counts their steps, too. Service starts at $10 a month. Finally, for a pricier but thorough solution, Apple Watch SE with cellular can handle tracking, calls, texts, activity, music, and there are lots of apps. Activate with family setup, and the watch does not need a nearby iPhone to function. There's even a less distracting watch face for classroom time. Apple Watch SE with cellular is $329. Service runs about $10 a month.
We take a live look outside right now in Orange City. Victor returns with one more check on our forecast, so don't go away. Before we wrap up here at 5, let's check in first with Tim for what's coming up at 6. Hi, Tim.
Hey, good Monday afternoon, Sophie. Coming up tonight at 6 after World News Tonight, the FDA, as you probably now know, has granted full approval of the Pfizer COVID vaccine, but not for everyone. Find out who it is not recommending use for that product and why it wouldn't be appropriate for that group. Plus, Some updates on the latest case counts as well. That's all coming up at 6. And with the high school football season here, the South Dakota team is making some history with a new recruit who's never played the game before. Perry Groten shares how this player hopes to make an impact on the game. That's after World News Tonight. Just a half an hour from now, that's when Jake and I will join the two of you.
All right, we'll see you then. Thanks so much, Tim. And a lot of people wondering if it's going to actually cool off and get a little bit of relief from that humidity overnight, Victor.
I mean, we're only going to cool off for the evening and not even too much because we are expecting cloud coverage, 70 degrees the overnight low, and then there's those rain and storm chances. That's our best bet for cooling off. Tomorrow we're going to see temperatures are going to be reported in the 90s, and then we'll see that temperatures are going to get even warmer with humidity values pushing those heat index values all the way back up into the possible triple digits, Sophie, so some warm weather ahead.
For the end of August. All right, thanks a lot, Victor. Thank you for joining us. We'll all see you here tonight at 6. Until then, have a great night.